What's going on, guys? It's me, Jason. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about and watching Kendre Miller, the 6', 220-pound running back out of TCU. Miller was a productive player at TCU with 2,400 rushing yards in his time at TCU. Miller finds his holes, cuts up the field. He's not a super fast running back, but he is quick. He has a thick lower body, which makes him hard to tackle, as we'll talk about as we break down these series of plays here. Keeps his feet moving. He'll fight through contact and arm tackles. Very elite contact balance as well. He's one of those backs where, you have your faster running backs in the draft, but if you want a guy that's going to be a bruiser, I'm not saying he's going to, run you over like Brandon Jacobs or anything, but he's not going to be easy to bring down. He's going to be a unit, especially with weighing 220 pounds. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, notification bell as well. Also, hit me with a follow on Twitter. It's in the description. I appreciate it. And let's get into it. Alrighty, so this first play here we're going to look at is going to be Kendre Miller taking his hand off, being patient, diagnosing where the hole is, fighting through tackles to pick up a few yards for his team. Solid run here. This is one of these dirty yard runs, but I want you to watch his patience here as we run it from this angle for a second. Look at his patience here as he diagnoses. Run it again here. Stop, look, find the hole, fires out. Solid run for his team. Good run. I like the patience there. Next run here we're going to watch is going to be this outside run here. It's going to be one cut, get up the field, break a few tackles. As I said, again, he's a unit to bring down, especially with his thicker lower body. So as you'll see here, we're going to run this play back here because I want to talk about a specific defender on this play, right? So I want you to pause it. We're going to pause it here. I want to pause it here for a second. Look at this guy right here, right? Let's run the play back. If Kendre takes this run, right, and he bounces this run outside, he's going to get tackled for a loss because this defender is filling this gap. Kendre understands that. He sees it, comes to a complete stop, cuts back, fires through the hole, picks up the yards for his team. You can't ask for much else, right? When someone is in front of you like that, you can't really ask for much else here. And on this play here, he's going to break two tackles. Again, as I said, he is a bigger back, but we don't want to discount his elusiveness and his athleticism to make defenders miss in the open field, right? Defender comes through unblocked. It doesn't really matter for Kendre. Makes that defender miss. Has heads up with the defender one-on-one between him and the end zone. Kendre puts that right foot in the dirt, makes that defender miss, falls forward, picks up a few more yards for his team. Solid run, super athletic. Not really super athletic, but the way he can put that foot in the dirt, pick up more yards for his team. Can't really ask for much else, right? Can't really ask for much else. Next play here, inside run here. We're gonna watch this just because of the patience. Again, a lot of these are dirty runs. I think it's easy to break down players and see them hit 60 and 70-yard runs every single play. Those are easy, but these are the runs, as I keep saying, that you'll make your money on in the NFL. Just you have to love the patience here. Little hesitation from that defender there as he is trying to read the quarterback. Probably don't want to do that as Kendre is going to take the ball. He's going to diagnose. He's going to see that everything's pushing to his left, pushing left side for him. He's going to fire out of there, pick up those yards, break that arm tackle. It's going to take a gang to bring him down. That's Kendre. You're not going to bring him down with just one tackle. This play here, going to bounce it outside. He's going to kind of lose his footing as he gets pushed, and he's going to get tackled out of bounds to prevent a touchdown. So we'll watch it again from this angle as we'll run it in slow motion here. One of the things you want to look at when you watch running backs is, do they bounce it outside just because, or do they bounce it outside because they have to? So on this play here with Kendre, he bounces it outside because he has to. So we'll talk about it here. So this defender here splits his double team. Kendre has nowhere to go. So it's the only thing he can do is bounce it outside. So he quickly bounces outside, picks up those yards there, bounce outside. Can't really ask for much else. That's awareness, that's elusiveness to be able to avoid that particular defender that's in your face. Solid run there. Only went for a couple yards, but it's one of the better runs that I saw of Kendre Miller. So this next run here is going to be some pulling guards, patient run. I love this run. So we'll break it down here in slow-mo very quickly. So pulling guards, or pulling guard, pulling tackle, right there. Heads up, one-on-one, solid blocking, very good. This is how they drew it up on the board. So we'll run the play here. See that patience there? See how patient he is? See that? Comes to a complete stop. Resets. Breaks some tackles. Picks up yards for his team. Solid run. Next play here against Michigan, where they got stomped in the national championship. Well, they got stomped in the college football playoff. But this is probably the best play that they had besides Quentin Johnston. Again, this is what Kendre does well. Lower that shoulder, turns that corner, that speed to turn the corner. Again, he's a unit. Boom. Lower the shoulder. Can't really ask for much else. Got stomped out, but can't say you ain't get a hit on somebody. So can't say you didn't catch a body. So solid play there. This play here, one of the more explosive runs of Kendre. But we're going to talk about this play as well very, very quickly here. So the first thing you notice is you're going to get this trap here. They're going to completely wall this off, and that's going to leave Kendre in his contact balance to stay up, to get skinny in the lane, which he does well. Breaks that tackle at his feet. Extends that arm, does a stiff arm, tries to get the edge, does get the edge, but he gets tackled as he runs out of space. But again, that patience to follow that block of his receiver to explode out of there, can't really ask for much else from your back on a play like this. So solid run there. All solid plays by Kendre Miller. He's a solid player. That 220 pounds, we just saw it on tape as we looked at 8 different plays, and you see that he's a unit to bring down. If your team drafts him, congratulations. You got a hell of a player. That's going to conclude this video, though. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, notification bell as well. I do appreciate it. Also, drop me a follow on Twitter as well, as it is in the description. I appreciate it. And y'all be good.